Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So, who is here? I am late, but I was trying to get mostly everything done. I'll probably do a separate video showing this because it looks like my machine is cutting. But hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Let's see who is here. Hey Josu or Joshu, welcome and happy Tuesday. Hey Kenya, sorry y'all, my machines are making. I have both the Cricut Maker and the Explorer, the both going at the same time because I was going to try to cut some flock out, and yeah. But hey y'all, hey Kenya Boo, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Hey Martha, welcome. Hey Barb LaFond, welcome and happy Tuesday. So y'all, yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff going on because I really want to test out this wood. So I'm going to show y'all the different I have chipboard and MDF, and so I just want to show y'all like if it actually works. If it works, I'll probably do a video, and I am going to remind y'all that the Rhinestone buy-in is going on, and if you are interested, you definitely want to head over to the Baby's Booties website and also her Facebook group and her YouTube. All right, so let's see who else is here. I know I'm super late. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Merlinda. Miss Merlinda, welcome. Happy Tuesday. So, yeah. Hi, Josette. Welcome. Hey, Taryn. Welcome. I hope all is well. Kidda Blue was looking for you yesterday. So, yeah. So, if you, hopefully she'll come by tonight. If not, I'll tell her that you were here. But hey, girl. So what are you guys doing tonight? I went to work today, and after work, I went to eat with two of my coworkers, or friends, really. But I went out to eat with them, and yeah. So after today, I'm not eating for the next 40 days for Lent. I'm not going to eat anything. I'm not going to order any Uber Eats, any Postmates. I'm not going to eat out anywhere. But y'all know my exception is going to be Dunkin'. Like I gave up my tea before, but maybe I have to give up the tea. I don't know. But then if I give up the tea, then we can't have craft tea talk Tuesdays. So, but we are going to, or I'm already testing it out because y'all know with the Cricut Maker, it takes forever to cut wood. Or chipboard or anything that's not vinyl or paper, it does take a long time. And so I don't intend to keep you all that long tonight. So we just want to see our outcome. Hey, Ashita, welcome and happy Tuesday. If you guys hear beeping in the background, that's because I've been playing around with the settings on the Explorer 3. I don't know, I usually use the Maker. So the Explorer 3, I'm cutting the flock for the first time with the Explorer 3. I never use my Explorer 3 for the flock. And so now it is beeping and letting me know how unhappy it is that I probably put the wrong settings. And I'm cutting this, honestly, I'm cutting it, y'all, at light cardstock. So I hope that it even cuts. But it's beeping, so it's possible that this is maybe too much for the Explorer 3, but we will see, and I will let y'all know. Hey, Nawan, but what are you guys working on? Are you guys working on anything? Are you doing anything? How was your day? Hey, V, welcome. Hi, Judy, welcome and happy Tuesday. Hey, Mary, y'all, I'm just like super late, and I'm sorry. Hi, Vivian. Hey, Tony. Hey, T-shirt chick, what is up, honey? Happy Tuesday. I did get a chance to kind of sneak by and see you a little bit today, so that was pretty cool. I was doing my lunch. Dim's girl, and I actually just went live because I was just all over the place, and I have both of the machines running, and then I set this Explorer 3 to cut some flock for me. and I put the wrong settings on clearly. I think the pressure is way too much. Usually when your Cricut is beeping, if you guys don't know, if you hear your Cricut beeping when it's cutting, because it should not beep, that usually means that your pressure is way off. And so I put too much pressure. I don't know about the Explore 3. I don't know. So I gotta do a little more playing around with it. Uh-oh, did it stop? Oh, the wood stopped in perfect timing and we just stopped. So I am going to show you guys pretty quickly what we're using tonight, or what I've already used. I intended on being on here at 7:15, but really 7 o'clock. But hey, Roslyn, welcome. Hey, Waffin Angel, did I say that right? Welcome and happy Tuesday. Hey, Christy, welcome. So, y'all, Eve is going to be on with us on Friday, and I'm so excited. I don't even know if she's going to have time. Hey, Wanda, I don't know if she's going to really have time to do it. Nene, hey, girl, I see you got that Nene back. What's up, honey? Happy Tuesday. Hey, Sandra. So, I don't know if she's going to have time after the buy-in to really, hang out with us, but we are going to see. So hopefully, hey Jackie, hey Kathy, hey Laura, happy Tuesday. Hey Tracy. So are you guys working on anything, or am I the only one working on multiple things at one time? Hold on, I'm gonna switch over because I really don't intend on keeping you guys here that long. I did not plan to do I planned for the puzzle, which if this cut through, this could be, pretty good. If not, then, we're going to scrap it. I don't know if it's going to cut through. This is my first time using this product. I've actually used this inside of my Glowforge, but it's actually very thick. It doesn't feel flimsy or anything like that. So we're going to look at it. I'm going to switch over. Hey, Edna. Hey, Krista girl. What's up? Hey, Swag Lords. Hey Jada, welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being a first timer. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hey Natalie. I can't give up my sweet tea now. I have before, and I did really, really well. But I'd miss everybody at the Dunkin', and y'all know that. Y'all know that I will miss everybody at the Dunkin', so it's not that easy. I'm gonna have to find Craftable Sin and see if she can get me some Sweet Long Island iced tea instead of my tea, or my Sweet Long Island. I'm gonna have to see. Hey Robin. Hey Kim. Hey Big Hip. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. So y'all. Hey 60 Sweet Pea. 60 Sweet Pea. That's so cute. 60 Sweet Pea. All right, y'all, I'm going to switch over. Hey, Shandy. Welcome. Y'all, I'm going to switch over. And hey, Miss Nene T-shirts and Bling Designs. Welcome. So for all of my members here, y'all, this weekend, we are going to get together. I know, we can probably do a Zoom or live, but maybe if we do a Zoom, I'm going to put a poll out to see which one you guys prefer. Because we need to check in with each other. I didn't check in with y'all since last month, so we need to check in with each other. So working on some resin molds. So Judy's working on some resin molds. If I missed y'all, I'm sorry. Hey Kirsten, welcome. Hey boo. How's your printer going? So y'all, my DTF printer, I'm gonna do a whole, y'all know Sunday's gonna probably be my DTF day. Hey, what's the TM more? Welcome. Hey Tina. Hey Jessie, welcome. All right, so Miss Nene is working on Rhinestone praying hands idea. I got from the best uni to get on a meal tour. Oh, awesome. Hey Blaze, hey girl, welcome. So y'all, I gotta get 755. I'm probably not even gonna be on here for that long today because my machine has already stopped cutting, And now I'm cutting out this flock. And I don't know if this flock is going to go through, because as y'all can hear, if you guys can hear that beeping, I'm sorry, y'all. And I don't even know what I did with my headphones. Sounds like I'm in an emergency room. But hey, 755 Media. Kenya is doing an unboxing of a balloon stuffer and doing a birthday gift. Awesome. Hey, Broken Hearted Hustler. Welcome. Hey, Kim's Designs. Crafting away. Terrell. Hey, Terrell. Welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm scrolling down. We are down. Let's look at this board that I have, y'all. I'm a little cramped because this Explorer is taking up so much of my space, and I just want to show you guys the different boards that I have. All right, so this is heavy chipboard. It's about 1.25 millimeters, and that's when they say that, it's talking about the thickness. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's talking about the thickness. But this is, you know, it's kind of flimsy, but it does take the Cricut a while to cut this. And a lot of times people like to use this material when they're making puzzles. I have actually used the thin wood, which is like 1/16 inches thick. And I've used that to cut before to make the name puzzles, and also to make the puzzles. What do you call the other? Jigsaw puzzles. What do you call that? So this is the Cricut brand. Let me go up a little bit more so you guys can see better. So this is the Cricut brand of chipboard, and this is supposed to be 2 millimeters thick, right? So I think I froze as usual. I don't know why this phone does this to me. It's only this phone. So this is 2 millimeters thick, right? And so because this is 2 millimeters thick, I have this 2 millimeter thick MDF, and I wanted to see if it was going to cut it for my jigsaw puzzle. So we are going to see. I'm going to take it out of the machine right now because it's already done. It took about an hour for it to cut. Well done. Hey, Heather, boo, what's up? Hey, Paul, welcome. Hey, Dr. Fashion, welcome and happy Tuesday. Those are not easiest. Been seeing my closet for a year now. Yes. Hey, girl. Y'all, if you guys don't know Dr. Fashion, or if you have not seen her videos, definitely go and check out her videos. She has amazing videos on sewing and Cricut crafts. So go and check her out because she has amazing content. All right. So, but thanks for joining us today, Dr. Fashion. Let's see. I did not block you. Y'all are a hot mess. So I'm cutting it with the knife blade bar. So we're gonna see how this turned out. So we use, y'all, this was really practice for me because I did not know if this was gonna cut. And I should have, before I took it out, I should have checked to see if it cut through or not. But we are going to see this together, and then I'll know for next time, and if I decide to do a actual tutorial on it. So I used the strong grip mat. Y'all, we are rolling today. Let's see if this cut through. If this didn't cut through, y'all, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, it cut through, even with all that beeping, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna do this later. We're gonna do this. Y'all want to see me press a bling shirt tonight? Because in honor of, this is gonna be like bling week for now. In honor of bling week, we can actually press a bling shirt. So let me see. Dims, if you are here, can Dims, you are here. Hey, boo. Can you share Dr. Fashion's link so everybody can visit her channel and see the content that she has? So this is, I already told you guys, this is Sam Sill. This is a 2 millimeter thick MDF board, and this is what we cut today. So you guys hear, like, It's pretty thick. It's not flimsy. This is the Cricut, and honestly, this just feels like really thick cardboard. So I don't know if you guys can really hear the difference of how hard this is and how hard that is, like the material difference. But this is actually very, very hard. And so this is Cricut, and yeah. So this is what we use. We use the strong grip mat for this project, and we use some masking tape, or you can use painter's tape to make sure that this wood is secure. Why do you need to do this extra step, even if you're using a strong grip mat? Because the amount of cuts that goes through, you definitely want to make sure that it stays onto the mat. And we use for this project the knife blade. I don't think any other blade will be able to actually cut through this material. All right, so we are going to see if it cuts through. I don't know, but we're going to see. And then after that, we are going to test out. Well, we're not testing. We are going to do some rhinestoning, because I just want to remind you guys that the Rhinestone buy-in, Eve's Rhinestone buy-in, is going on right now. All right, so it's live, but it's not going to be live all week. I think Thursday is the last day. Does anybody remember the last day? I think it's Thursday. Well, at least we know that it cut through the tape, right? It did cut through the tape. It scored it pretty good. Well, I don't want to say scored. It might have been I might have had it in for too many passes, but we're gonna see. It took about an hour for this one, and y'all, I purposefully used larger puzzle pieces, because the smaller ones would have definitely taken a long time, and I know y'all were not gonna want to sit here with me all night while it cut. So as soon as I got home from dinner, I put this on. So all right, so let's see. Let me just move. So I did put tape on the actual picture, which you can, but you don't really want to. But I didn't use like a good quality of paper either. So of sticker paper. I really was just trying to use something just to get it done. All right, so let's see. We'll take this one off first. And did it cut through? Okay, so some of it cut through, as you guys can see. So I probably would have to take, there's a few things that we could do. So this cut through, as y'all, I don't know if you guys can really see that. I bored it. Oh, you know why, y'all? I moved the, I was doing that video and I moved the, so you guys can't really see. So that cut through. So probably if I just kind of like bend it, it will break off. So it probably needed like another pass or two to fully cut through the entire MDF board. But this is MDF, 2mm MDF board that we were able to cut using the Cricut maker. It told us about 24 passes, but it probably needed like another pass or two. So, but it came off, right? So it's a little piece here. You can cut that or shave it off or whatever. It really just, all you really have to do is bend it and it is off. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so the last day of the buy-in. Thank you, Martha and Crafting Away. The last day of Eve's buy-in is March 3rd. Let me turn on the heat press so that I can, so I'm going to press something, all right? But, all right, so let's see the rest of the puzzle. Let me move this out of the way because I got stuff everywhere. Let me turn this on. We are just going to press on that rhinestone shirt. So I just decided to do the rhinestone shirt. So of course I don't have all of my supplies right here next to me. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the rhinestones and the colors and everything. And Dibs, can you tell post or Dibs or whoever is here? I always bother Dibs. I'm sorry, Dibs. So this is the puzzle, and this is what we have. All right, so part of it cut, right? But we still have like a little piece kind of like this. So it definitely could have used another but you see the lines through here. So that's the center. That's this part right here. So all you really have to do is get an X-Acto knife and kind of like slice it through. But where the puzzles are, I think we could have gotten it a little bit more. So, and I didn't do a whole nother pass. Now it looks like the puzzle pieces are still way intact, y'all. So it cut the squares out, but the puzzle pieces, not so good. I see the indentation in the back. So let me get my, I'm going to get my X-Acto knife and see if that will cut it. Like if that will cut the back. So this part did fairly well. I just got to break it off. So this is thicker than, this is way thicker than the Cricut 2mm cardstock. That's the heavy cardstock. So that's the one that is thicker. That's the thickest one that Cricut has. And so they have a setting for it, but that's the setting that I used. I don't like my lighting situation. You guys can't really see much. And so I guess this we would put on top. Yo, I think I'm gonna make an actual video for these so that you guys can kind of see. If I can get it to cut like with more passes, I'm definitely gonna do it. Now, do you want to make something like this and sell it? I don't know. You could, but the problem is that it takes up a lot of time. So that's a whole hour and like 15 minutes that I used to cut this out. But it did cut. This cut. The only thing now so typically what I would do is I would glue this inside. I've used the wood pieces, but I would just go ahead and glue this together. So that way you have a base underneath and then you can press your puzzle pieces inside. So let me go and get, and I don't know if you guys can really see, like there are some indentations of that cut. So I probably needed a good 2 or 3, I would say maybe 3 more passes to really make it give and cut all the way through. But not too bad for this MDF wood, y'all. Not too bad. Let me get my X-Acto knife if I could find it, because I should have already had it out, but I was not even really thinking that far ahead. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. No. No clue what I did with it. Yeah, of course I don't know. Of course I don't know where I put my X-Acto knife. It's only right that I don't know where it's at. Let's see if it's. It goes in here. They usually keep it in here, but I don't see it. Oh, y'all, it was staring me right in the face. A hot mess. So before we go on, if you guys sell these, like what I'll do is most of the time I won't even put like an actual backing on it and present it this way. I'll sell it in this little sack and then put a picture on top. So if you have the polyester bags like this, you can sub a picture on top. If you only have Cricut products, you can get regular transfer paper and put it on that way. It's not like this is going to get washed or anything like that. At least I don't think so. So I am going to just kind of like slice through where I see a little bit. So like here. Yeah, no. This really needs maybe like a few more passes and then it would be good. Because it's there. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Let me turn my light on because you can't see good. At least I'm telling y'all can't see good. All right, I think that might be a little bit better. I might be too bright, but all right. So See, it cut through here, but it still needs a little more. But once we do get it to cut through, and I'll probably do a whole video, it will fit inside of the actual puzzle piece like that. So we just have to see a little bit more. But y'all, this is 2mm MDF, which I'm pretty impressed that it cut so much. Pretty impressive. I keep playing around with it, it'll snap, but I don't want to like break it. Hey Josie, I miss some of y'all. But that's what I'm doing. Hey Kathleen, welcome. Hey Kim, you didn't miss anything. I actually started, like, I was already done cutting this. So you didn't miss anything. I was already done cutting this because this is MDF wood. If you're just joining us, this is MDF, 2mm MDF wood. And I wanted to see if the Cricut would cut it because the heavy chipboard that Cricut makes, which is this one, that's 2mm thick. The difference is that this is a more solid piece. This is actual MDF. So that's the difference that I noticed immediately. It's not easy to bend. So that's why I don't want to like really snap it because I think that it may break. But I don't know if you guys could like see, like it's actually cut through though. And I don't want to cut it through the front because this really was just practice, y'all, because I didn't know if it was going to cut. But I am very pleased with how it cuts because look, you see it did go through, but it needs a few more passes, just a few. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to try to cut it through to like make it give way. I really don't want to cut it and I don't have my self-healing mat right here. Okay, so that's cutting through. Well, I'm pushing it through now, so we're going to push it through just to see. Hey, Josie Boo. Happy Tuesday. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, Montgomery. Hey, DIY Cricut and Boss. How you been? So I'm just like pushing it just to make it give way. But y'all, you definitely want to just give it 2 or 3 more passes. That would be helpful. Very helpful. That would be helpful. Hey, Nicole, thank you. Yes, y'all, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It doesn't hurt. It actually helps. So thank you. So y'all, as y'all see, I'm trying to like push it through to see how much, but it's really not. It was right there, y'all, right there. And this was 24 passes. So it's about the same amount of passes as that 1/16 of an inch wood piece needs. But I'm going to keep pushing it and then I'm going to shave the back to see. But I think I'm going to do a video. I think I'm going to show you guys like how I actually did it. So you can see. Hey, Starla, welcome. Thanks, y'all. So passes, Kathleen, what I mean by passes is that's how many times the blade is actually going to make its round. So this blade to cut, the knife blade had to be used. No other blade will be able to cut through this material. I have the deep point blade, and I was thinking that maybe with the Cricut Explore 3, it could do it, but I don't even want to put that in there put this material in there because it's very thick. It could cut the heavy cardstock or the heavy chipboard that Cricut makes, but this material is a lot thicker. And so passes means every time that it makes its round to go around to do all of the cutting, the outlines, the insides, everything. That's what it does. So, but here I'm just going through and like just peeling it through, but it actually cut a good amount. There's some parts where it cut like the edges. If you go back and look, so it cut this, this part out. It cut this, this out. This is the back. And if you were really doing a puzzle, you may put it together, or you can sell it without this part. Like, you don't necessarily need this part. You can just cut out the puzzle pieces of the picture and the board and put it in one of these. Like, that's usually what I do. I usually put it in one of those. So, but that's what we mean by passes. Hey, Edna and Candace. Welcome, Candace. Hey, Sharon. Welcome. Hey, girl. Hey. Dr. Fashion, thank you so much. I do have my little bell, my baby's booty bell. Thank you so much, Dr. Fashion. I really appreciate it. Hey, Full of Sugar, welcome. So I use the Maker. I use the Maker 3 for this one. And I don't even think that I've used any wood in the Maker 3. I've used wood in the regular Maker, in the original Maker. Several times. Have I used any? I don't think I don't remember now. I don't think so, because now my Maker is actually inside of my classroom. So, but here I'm trying not to like break the board, because it actually is pretty hard. But it's peeling off, and I'm just gonna trim those edges so you guys can see it. All right, so it cuts out the top, but look, this is how much was still left. Not even that much, y'all. Like, the thickness of it compared to the actual part that cut out. So it needed a few more cuts. Okay, oh, you guys can see it better that way. So if you see, it needed a few more cuts in order to cut all the way through. So I did not check. It's always best practice to check your material before you unload it from the machine. Had I checked it, it probably would still be going for another few passes, but I did not check it. So that's 100% on me, and I'm fine with it. This was really just a test for me to see if this material would cut, and I'm actually pretty hopeful that it will cut. So, oh, look, I broke it. I knew I was going to do that. But it is pretty heavy. It is pretty heavy. I was trying not to break it, but guess what? I did. So I'm just taking off these last bits and pieces of this stuff. But I'm hopeful that it actually will work. Let's see who I miss. It's the same as double or triple cut. Thank you, Big Camp. So what you do is you can set it to do more passes. So what you do is you don't ever really want to unload your machine unless you know for certain that it has cut through. Okay, so that's kind of what happened. I did not check the machine when it was done cutting. All I did was go and unload it. Well, you want to make sure that you always check the machine or check your material prior, because if you check it and you get ready, you notice, okay, well, you know, it's cut, but I think it needs a few more cuts. All you have to do is press that load button again. You never want to take your material completely out of your machine, ever. You never want to just take it out. You want to make sure first, and then when you're certain that it cut all the way through, then unload your machine. Because you do that because it will stay aligned correctly. And so your machine will actually cut exactly in the same spots. If you unload it and reload it again and try to get those same spots, you probably won't get those same spots. Not saying that you won't ever get those same spots, because I have gotten those same spots before, or very close to it. So yeah. Did you give out the tea chains yet? No, I love Big Camp. You done came through and gave it a name. I have not. They were actually supposed to go out in the mail last week. But the way my week was set up, the way that week and this week is proving to be pretty interesting too. But they will go out. Hopefully, I'll have them out by the weekend. I have most of them already together. And then, of course, now I want to make everybody crafting all the things magnets. So, yeah. Yep. So, but it's coming, Big Camp. They're coming. Just make sure that you send me I think I have a form in the community section for you guys to send me your information. Hey Kim, welcome and happy Tuesday. Well, I don't know, is it Wednesday there yet, Kim? Because it's already after 8 here, so it might already be Wednesday there. It might be. It might be. Awesome. Hey Deborah, welcome. So yes, y'all, this is what we have. So did it cut all the way through? No, because it needed more passes. But I am hopeful that it even cut. Like I have some good cut edges, and then the parts where it still needed a little bit more help, like that's it. But still pretty hopeful. Still pretty hopeful that I can get a good cut. I'm not going to cut it now with y'all because it is going to take a long time to cut that. And I don't know if y'all have that much time. Kim, yeah, it's already Wednesday, Kim. It's already Wednesday there. That's what I was asking. Like, I'm saying happy Tuesday, but yeah, no. Oh, you're up late, Kim. You're up late. Hey, Blue. So I saw Taryn was here. I saw her a little bit earlier today. I did tell her that you were looking for her, but she was here. Yo, I'm just making a mess now trying to peel this because once I have my mind set on something, I can't stop. Hey, Joyce. Welcome. Hey, Robin, if I didn't see you earlier. Kim's in the UK. She is in the UK. Hey, Fabulosis. Welcome. So yeah, y'all. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that this actually could be a good thing. Like this material. And again, this is the 2mm. It's 2mm MDF board. And it actually could, but again, this is not necessarily something that I may say, you know what, I want to go and sell these, only because it just takes so much time to produce it. That's the problem. It takes so much time to produce it. I've cut this with my Glowforge, but with the Cricut, this is something nice if you don't have access to like a heavy duty laser cutter, and it's just something that you want to do, and you may want to make this for somebody or as a gift or whatever. Then fine. If you have time, go ahead. But it is pretty time consuming to cut wood with your Cricut. But then you would just put it here. Like once we glued this on, you could just glue your pieces, or not glue them, like it would be something together. And you can set, oh, that's what I want to show y'all. Let me show y'all. I did all this talking, but I did want to show you guys how to actually do this in Cricut. If you guys care. Do you guys want to know like how to get this done inside of Cricut? You don't have to buy any special files. Cricut actually has the puzzle image for you to be able to do it. Hold on, let me go. I'm going to show you guys that. And then we're going to press the shirt, and then y'all, I'm going to play with my DTF printer because I need to, I haven't printed anything out today because I just got home, and yeah. So let me just put this here. And so for the most part, I'm happy with the outcome. This was a test, and I'm happy with the outcome. If I had checked it beforehand, we would have cleaner edges. So, and this is pretty hard. Like it's not flimsy. So that's another good thing. All right, let's see. Did I miss anybody before we head over to Cricut? We are going to head over to Cricut, and then we are going to, I'm going to show y'all how to do it. And yeah. Hey, Shanita Nicole. Happy Tuesday. And tell Maddie happy birthday. Kathleen, I like my Glowforge. I love Belle. She's back there. She's a crafters. The Glowforge is really for like crafters, people who have small businesses or small wood laser types of businesses. That's what Glowforge is good for. Hey, Marianne, welcome. Hey, Diane. So let me head over to Cricut. I'm going to show you guys how I got this done. In case you are interested in doing it. No. And I need to calibrate my knife blade, but I don't really have the time right now to do it. And so when you're done with using your knife blade, it will usually ask you um, if you want to calibrate it. And you always want to calibrate your knife blade. You always want to. All right, let me share my screen. I'm going to share Cricut and show you guys how to. Let me share the entire screen because every time I just try to share one thing, it does not work for me. And I do not have my other screen to be able to go back to the comments. So I'm sorry. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to delete this. That's what we are going to be blinging. I'm going to make me a shirt that just says crafting. And so if you want to do a puzzle, there are several things that you could do. Let's say you want to make your own shape puzzle, you can. And then you have to decide if you want to use the print then cut feature on your Cricut Maker with or your Cricut machine, whichever one you're using. With the puzzles, you don't necessarily have to use the cut, the print then cut with the picture that you're using. If you want it to be a larger size puzzle, the best thing for you to do is just to create the puzzle. Once you get ready to cut your material, you will just have to lay your image on top of the piece of wood or whatever it is that you're using. You just have to lay your material so that way you can get a larger puzzle. All right. Because if not, you will be limited to the 6 3/4 by 9 1/4 dimension for the print and cut. So let's just start with the shape. So we are going to start with, you can start with anything you want. You can start with the heart. You can start with a square, a circle, anything. If you have another SVG file of something that you want, you can start with that. Let's say Mother's Day is coming up. You maybe want to put like mom as a puzzle and then have like pictures of the kids inside, as the puzzle pieces. You can do something like that, but mom has to be kind of like block letters so that the puzzle can look, nice. But you can do, there's so many different things that you can do with this. So let's say we are going to pick, we could just do a square, or you can do a heart, or you can do, let's pick a square. That's the easier thing for me to do. All right, so with the puzzle, sometimes I do, like I told you guys before, sometimes I'll just cut one piece of material into the puzzle pieces. For me, that works good because I then put all of those puzzle pieces into bags like this. And then on the front, I'll have an actual picture, which most of the times, because I have so much regular transfer paper, I use a dark transfer paper, and these are usually cotton. So I'll just put a piece of, do the transfer paper and transfer a picture onto here. Not necessarily do sublimation or anything like that, but just something very easy and cheap. So that's what I'll usually do with that. But you want to size your puzzle out, and let's say you want to do let's say you want your puzzle to be about an 8x8, right? And so not 88 by 8, I need an 8x8. And so that right there, the print dimensions are, this would be too large for a print then cut. But that's fine, okay? You don't have to stay within the print and cut settings. You really do not need print and cut for this. You can print it separately from what you're going to be doing in Cricut Design Space. So next, if you are going to go with how I did it, where I had the back of it, and then I had the frame, right? So we'll use this as the back, and then I'm just going to duplicate this. And then I'm going to reduce my screen size so that you guys can see it a little bit better, right? Okay, so now we want to create the frame. I could create a whole new square, place that in the center, and slice it out, and then we'll have a frame. Or you can simply go to offset. And then offset, as you guys know, offset usually makes an outline around the image. As you'll see here, there's that blue line for the offset. but you want to do an inset. And so what you're going to do is you are going to drag it to the left. And so if you guys can see that, let me try to go a little bit larger and so that you guys can see that. All right, so like I said, we were going to go inside and we're going to do an inset. And maybe you can see, you see that blue line on the inside of your square? Now you have created a square that's right inside, and then that will help you do your offset instead of you trying to create your own square and resize it and that sort of thing. This goes based off of the actual square that you have. And so we're going to do, we can do like a little thicker one. So let's go with a 0.0, a negative 0.403, and we're going to apply. So as y'all see, this created another box. This is the square offset inside, right? Well, right now, this box is still, it's still boxed. Like there's nothing, you know, it's full. What we want to do next is I'm just going to select both of those and then I'm going to slice it. So once I sliced it, that took out the center. And so I am going to delete those two squares, and now I have my frame. Let me reduce it a little bit, and then we are going to, so once you get ready to do your puzzle, let's change this color to, let's do a purple since we are going to be talking about the buy-in soon. So that would just go, when you get ready to piece your puzzle together, that is going to go on top, and then we are just going to place the puzzle pieces on the inside. Now, you might be asking, where do we get the puzzle pieces from? Do I need to go on Design Bundles, create a Fabrica? Do I need to go someplace on Google and look for puzzle pieces? You do not. So on Cricut, and I think this might only be available for if you have Cricut Access, or it might be free. Let's see if we see any puzzle pieces that says free. All right, and as y'all see, free is what is available to anyone who does not have Cricut Access, okay? So let's type in puzzle, and let me see if I have any questions. I'm sorry, y'all. Do we have any questions? Hey, Sandy. I'm just trying to see if I missed. Hey, Elena. Welcome, girl. All right, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat. I can't see it when I'm in the other screen. I can only see it when I come back, but then it gives you like that tunnel effect of my screen. So I'm sorry. All right, so we're going to go back to Cricut Design Space. And once I typed in puzzle, y'all, look at the puzzle pieces that came up. All right, so there were puzzle pieces that actually came up. You can resize these. You can pretty much bring these in first before you even make your frame or your background. So that way you'll know what size puzzle you're working with and how to size it in your particular puzzle that you're going to be making. All right. So now we are inside of all of these puzzles, and I want to show you guys something else. So see, they have different sizes that they have, different puzzle sizes that you can use. All these ones that have granted underneath here, those are probably, you could get them, but with Cricut Access. And then they have some that cost, and these are probably like designs by private designers. But here are some that we can use. And I want to show you guys another one before we go further. So you guys see this one? This one right here is already pretty much set. This is an 8x10. I'm going to go ahead and add that just so that we can see it. So as y'all see, this is already set for us with the frame. Look on the side. It has the frame and it also has the background. All right. So this is the basic cut. Hold on. I'm going to ungroup it so then you guys can see. So this is pretty much, look at the frame. Well, this is the back, and this is the frame that already has the puzzle pieces inside. So when you cut it, that's how it would cut. It's an 8x10. So let's say, you know what? You have your picture. All you have to do is, you already know an 8x10 is too big for print then cut. right? So all you have to do is print out a picture, the size, and size it as an 8x10 on sticky paper and place it on top. But you place it on top before you cut this out. So you're going to put it on top of your material and then you're going to cut it out. And that's pretty much, honestly, pretty much it. But I'm going to show you in case you guys want to see how you would just put something into there. Let's go back into images and let's say we're going to use this one. This looks like this is a square, right? So we're going to add this to the canvas and we're going to move it on over here. And I'm just going to change this to the same purple. Well, no, I want to change it to white. So we're going to change it to white, right? And then so I'm just going to attach it here. And then I am going to drag it down because it looked like it was a perfect square to me. But it did look like a perfect square, but I don't know. All right, so let me put this here. And let me see if all right, so that may work. And then we are going to attach it. Uh-oh, I have a little bit of space here. I don't want to do that. Let me detach. Hold on, y'all. And so this is how this is going to cut. Now, you can group this together so that way it can all cut together, or you can have it separate, or you can do it like this. Where's my other screen? No. Hold on. Because I want that all to go together. Let me do it in there. Keep it gray. I'll keep it. I don't want to weld it together. I could. No, I don't want to weld it. Hold on, y'all. Because when I attached it, see, there's a frame around it. I don't know why there's another frame, but it should be a cuttable file. But it will go something like this. Typically, you click attach. Usually, I click attach. Okay, there it goes. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So this will cut like this. So all of those lines will cut out for you. So you'll have your frame. It'll go on top. It's because I use this purple color that got me blown off. And there. All right. So that would be pretty much it. Now, what you want to do is get you a picture. So we're going to import a picture in, but like I said before, you don't have to really even use the print and cut feature, because guess what? It's not going to work on your picture because it's going to be too big. So let's use this. If we use this one at the bottom, all you would do is make sure that your picture, you want to at least import your picture into Design Space or into your canvas so that you can see how it will be laid out on the actual puzzle. All right. So right now I'm looking at this and then I need to say, okay, well, how much of this picture is actually going to be able to go onto this puzzle? I'm going to send this to the back so that way I can kind of see. All right. And so you can see here how that will look. Right. And so then you can kind of play around with it. But you want to do this so that way when you get ready to place this on your board to cut, you know exactly how to put your picture on there, where to put your picture onto the actual board. Now, right here, we already see, we know that this is too big, but we don't really want this to be small. So because of the way this picture is, I would just probably cut off the bottom like how I did on the other one. So it's that simple, y'all. It's not really hard to actually get this done inside of Cricut. Again, you will just make sure that you print this out. So this is an 8x10, but as you see here, when you size your picture, you actually end up having this size to like an 8x12. So you can just crop off the bottom part to print it out so that it could print out to fill. You know, you may want to put it up there. So you may want you know, a little bit of the top off and a little bit of the bottom off. That's up to you. But let me see if we have any questions. Any questions, y'all? No? No? All of you guys are good? No questions? Heather, Design Space is working better tonight because last night I was a hot mess. But y'all, that's it for this. It's that simple. I'll probably do a video. I have that puzzle, the name puzzle video that I did with the wood, the 1/16 wood, but I will do another one using this MDF. But it's that easy. The same thing. I don't know why my insides of my square turn. I forgot. I don't even know what steps I did to get it to be that way. But as you'll see, this would still cut out, even though the color is filled in, it will still cut out all of those pieces and those lines. I just wanted to be able to see how it was going to actually look in the puzzle piece. So let me go back and I'm going to stop sharing that screen and I'm back. Hold on. Do you guys have any questions about that? I'll do a video to show exactly how to set it up. But as y'all saw, it's very, very basic. Cricut has puzzle, like actual puzzle pieces there for you. So you don't have to really go anyplace else to get those puzzle pieces unless you just want like different, I don't know, different more puzzle pieces or less puzzle pieces. But this puzzle piece, like I got this from, hey, Big Boy Prince, what's up? Hey, Jennifer, thank you. So these puzzle pieces, it was just 4. And I only did 4. 1, of course I dropped it. 1, it was a test. And 2, I did not want to be cutting this for too long. So, but as you guys saw, there are certain parts of this MDF, this 2mm MDF wood that cut really good with the Cricut. It cut really good. And honestly, I did not think that it was going to cut through because even though the Cricut chipboard is like, it's supposed to be like the same thickness of this one, this just seems like it's a little bit thicker. The MDF seems a little bit thicker and a little bit harder. Like it's definitely stronger than the Cricut chipboard, the heavy chipboard. But it does, y'all, this looks, to me, it looks a little bit thicker. It could be the same, but it's just, this is the MDF, the 2mm MDF, and this is the Cricut heavy chipboard. Both are supposed to be the same thickness, but this just seems like a lot thicker. But this one, and then I have this is a little bit thinner, and this is like the 1.27. I usually cut this a lot for backings of my puzzles or the other the name puzzle. All right, so I have me some flock. We are going to do some rhinestoning a little bit, and again, y'all, Eve has her rhinestone buy-in going on now, the baby's booty. And what is a buy-in? A buy-in is where you buy material in bulk, right? So of course, the more people, the less your shipping can be and the actual items can be. And y'all, she is going to be, for those of us who are super concerned about, okay, we have these rhinestones, but you have no place to store them. She is even providing acrylic storage for your rhinestones. So for that alone, I am all in. I actually want to buy some of the acrylic because right now I've been putting some of my bling inside of glass mason jars, but definitely want to, because with hers, you can actually like pour some into the top and use that top as a way of getting those rhinestones onto whatever it is that you're doing. So we are going to do a little bit of rhinestoning right now. And I am going to actually, I was going to use this board, but I don't know where my other board is. So we may be using the table today. All right, so let me switch over to our little craft table over here. And y'all, if you were here at the beginning, you guys heard my noisy Cricut Explore 3, and it's because I had the wrong setting. This is actually, I printed this on the light cardstock setting with the Cricut Explore 3, y'all. And I did, because see, I don't know if y'all see how busted this mat is. Like, this is one of my busted mats, and I just keep it around for situations like this. So I went ahead and I just applied the flock directly to the cutting mat. Hold on, y'all. I can't do it. It stopped scrolling. So we are going to just peel this off, and hopefully everything came out pretty good, and it looks pretty decent. Our cuts, and this was the cardstock paper, and y'all, the cardstock setting, and I think I might have did the light cardstock. I think it was the light cardstock with more pressure. Clearly, y'all, I probably could have just did the light cardstock setting, but I don't ever use my Explore to cut flock. Y'all know I'm always using the maker, so this is a lesson learned. But I used the Explore because I was using my Cricut maker to cut that wood, and I didn't know, how long that was going to take. But for the most part, this cut it out pretty good, y'all. I think it's like one. I see one in here that's left. All right, so that came off pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with the way that it came off. Of course. But there are a few pieces that kind of, I should have just used it to get the rest of these off, but it's not too many. I don't know if you guys could tell what I'm doing. Yeah, you guys could see. So there's a few holes, but for the most part, y'all, do y'all see, like, that did pretty well? And probably because I had the sticky part on the back of the mat. That's probably why. But for the most part, everything looks good. And so we are just going to go ahead, and I am going to put this on the table today. We are just going to put it on the table because guess what? That's my plan, because I really wasn't planning on doing this, so I'm just gonna go with it. All right, let me put this over here. I don't want any rhinestones going into my, let me make sure. And I really didn't do, like, I didn't adjust any of the rhinestones or anything like that. I really did this pretty quick. Why are you guys upside down? Okay, that's better. I didn't want y'all to be upside down. All right, so now we are just going to pour a little bit of our bling. Yes, y'all, I'm putting this on the table because, and I think I did this at 6SS. Of course, I don't remember now, but I'm gonna make me a quick little shirt. Where did I do my brush, y'all? Oh, here it is. Here is the brush. And I got everything all over the floor because, yeah. All right, so we're just gonna brush these rhinestones in. Again, Eve is having the buy-in, and y'all, these rhinestones are so pretty. You don't want to miss Eve's buy-in. This looks like these may be like a 10SS. Well, maybe not. They're good. So I'm just rubbing these in, or twirling them, or whatever it's called. Brushing. We're brushing. I'm like, oh, you are brushing. What do you mean twirling them in? But these 6SSs are so easy, and these are the AB rhinestones, the AB color. I think, yeah, they are. They're so pretty. All right, let's see. All right, so y'all, again, check Eve out on her website, The Baby's Booty, and also her YouTube channel. And those brushed in super, super easy. Did y'all see that? Those brushed in so easy. I literally made this right before I came on because I was like, you got to do a rhinestone to remind everybody that they have a few more days for Eve's buy-in. But look how pretty that looks. It's going to go on a shirt. I should have, oh my goodness, I didn't even order, y'all. I should have ordered some orange rhinestones. I got to see if Eve has orange rhinestones. I may have to go back and place another order. Yes, my order is already in. And I may have to go and place another order so that I can have orange rhinestones. I already have some pink. I ordered pink, but I could maybe put my things at the bottom of this one and have like orange and pink. So let me make sure that all of the holes have rhinestones in it. And it looks like they do. Y'all, that was an easy brush. So Marianne, I like the 10SS. I do, but I love these small rhinestones. I love the small ones. The small ones are, I think, my favorite. But the big ones are great too, but I love the smaller ones. I love the 6SS. I do. Why? Uh-oh. And then I didn't even get my flock ready, y'all. That you're probably like, girl, you are unprepared. And I am. Very much so. But I think I'm gonna need a bigger piece. I'm not. That is perfect. See, this is what happens when you have flock everywhere. All right, so then all you have to do next is just put your, and this is like the worst part for me, y'all. It gives me great anxiety and stress because if I don't get this right, I have to brush these in again. And we got it kind of right. So we got it right. All right, so now I am just using my fingers to press this in. Hey, PM St. Louis and Brown Sugar Goodies, welcome. And I am just going to press this in. So y'all, I don't have my camera set up by the heat press like how I usually have it set up, so I'll have to go over there alone. Sorry, y'all. But it's all good. And I'm just doing this here. All right, I got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to make sure that it actually goes over. And we, all right, so it's doing pretty good. All right, perfect. Every last one came off, as y'all see, and this is our rhinestone transfer. So if you're not going to be using your rhinestone transfers right after you take it off, you want to place it right back onto the backing. But we are going to be using this right now. I am going to press a black shirt. So I'm going to move my craft table off. And I'm back with my phone in my face. Sorry, y'all. All right, so now I'm gonna go to the heat press and then press this, and that's gonna be it for us today, y'all. I showed y'all this puzzle. I'll probably do a full video of the puzzle, like cutting the puzzles with different materials. But I'm very, very impressed with that MDF wood. It actually came out really, really nicely. So, all right, so now I'm just gonna put this on my shirt, and I'm using a Gildan black shirt. That's new, but it looks like the thread looks a hot mess on the shirt. But oh, I can show you guys. I actually have one here of a puzzle of how I usually like this package puzzle. All right, I'm gonna give it a pre-press. Uh-oh, y'all, this is not even going perfect, but it's okay. We're gonna give it a quick pre-press for a few seconds. And then we're going to put our rhinestones on it. That was enough. And then let me get my rhinestones. Uh-oh, hold on. I think it was possible. So Meek, the creative one. Okay, so I've been playing around with actually doing it on Cricut, like making rhinestone templates on Cricut. Right now, I don't know. That is for me. It's just been taking an awful long time to do it, but it is doable. It's just how much time do you really want to spend doing it? That's the only thing. I'll move this just a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna press this. Y'all, this actually looks cute. I know I say everything looks cute all the time, but it actually does look cute. It does. It does. Hey, Delonda. Hey, girl. Hi, Asha. Welcome. So let me move this. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna make it 3, and then we are going to cute. Oh, that looks nice, y'all. This wasn't even a serious shirt. I just wanted to do some bling tonight because of the buy-in, and y'all, it looks good. Wow. But I think the AB crystals are just super, super pretty. Like, you guys can't even tell like how pretty it looks. Hold on. That's why I like the lighting in the but look, y'all, I like the lighting by the heat press because you can see it a little bit better. Let me see if I can show, but it is sparkling. Hold on, let me put my rhinestones back in the jar because I don't want to lose any rhinestones, y'all. I don't. Hold on. And these are the small ones, but I think the smaller rhinestones kind of sparkle a little bit more than the larger ones. When it's so many of them, I just think the sparkle is just gorgeous. Okay, let me see if I don't know if you guys will be able to see. It's sparkling again, but we're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. No, you can't tell. It doesn't do these any justice. None. No, it doesn't do it any justice. I don't like it. Oh, let me turn off the light. I gotta turn off all the lights. I want to see you guys can see it in the dark. Hold on. Nope. You can't. Sorry, y'all. I tried to give you guys an actual look at the bling, but turn off all the light. I tried. Let's see. Let me turn off the kitchen light too. Let me move it down a little bit. Yeah, you guys. Okay, you can see it a little. You guys can see just a little bit of that bling, like how it sparkles. But it is really, really pretty, y'all. It is pretty. So, let me turn the lights back on and remove. All right, let me put my rhinestones. I will not be rhinestoning again until maybe this weekend when I have time. I gotta see, maybe everybody wants to do a little bit of rhinestone situation. But yeah, y'all. Thanks, Martha. I tried to show you guys like how it blinks, but you can't really tell. But I love this. Very, very simple, right? Very simple. And all I did was take that same SVG, this one that I've been using for everything. Took that SVG and turned it into some blingage. So y'all know I'm gonna be wearing this shirt too. It's nice. It's cute. So yeah. So I'm thinking we'll do like a member Zoom, maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna put a poll to see which day works best for everybody, and whatever day works best, then that's what we'll probably do. The only thing that I don't like with the Zoom is that I'll have to record it and maybe upload it into our member section. That's probably what I'll have to do. So yeah. If you have any questions or anything, let me know. Yes, Deborah, it is iridescent. Thanks, Martha. Thanks, Stimps and Ashita. So yeah, let me see what else did I miss. Y'all make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you are new here, welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for being here with me. This was a very well for me. This is quick, y'all. This is very quick for me. Y'all know I could stay on for a long time. So on Friday, y'all already know. Be prepared. Eve and I are going to be getting together, and I'm super excited about that, as usual. Thanks, PM St. Louis and Heather. Thanks, Brown Sugar Goodies. So I'm gonna put out a poll in the member section. Kathleen, just wondering off the subject, how was the DTF? So far, so good. The only thing is, if you look at the last follow-up that I did, I think on Saturday or Sunday, I just kind of told everybody how the film was not reading. And so that has been my biggest issue. And so somebody left a comment under the video telling me to try to put post-it notes behind the film to see if it reads it that way. And so I'm going to test that out. That's actually what I want to do when I get off with you guys. I'm going to test that out and see if that makes a difference. But that's what I plan to do. But other than that, it's just the film. And what happens is that the machine doesn't read the film as it's getting ready to go through. And so it says that there's a paper jam, but there's not really a paper jam. And so, but for the most part, my colors are still looking good. My whites are still looking white and they're still printing out. I do have, hold on, let me show y'all. Don't judge me, y'all, because I have stuff on top of my printer, but I do want to show you guys. I'll show you, since you asked, I'll show you like my new setup for my machine, if I could get it down all the way. Hold on. All right, so hold on. If I can, I'm trying to set it up so you guys can see underneath my desk. So I have a tall desk. I have like an adjustable desk that I sit on here, and it goes up, it goes as high as I want it to, or as low as I want it to. And so I have it kind of high. I usually keep it kind of high, and because of that, I can, and it moves, so I can pretty much wheel this desk anywhere that I want to. But because of that, I put the DTF printer underneath the desk. And so I am going to show you how hold on, let's see if you guys can see it. So this is where my printer is. If you guys can see, don't pay attention to all my cords. I am moving things around, y'all. Don't judge me. So this is the 8550. I did do my nozzle check as soon as I came in the house today. And as y'all see, everything looks pretty good, except I have a line here. I have broken lines. I have broken lines at the top of the blue. One broken line, one part that's broken. And then on the red, there's two parts that's broken at the top. But y'all, honestly, I'm not really worried about this. I think this looks pretty good. So I'm happy with that. And I have measuring tape. And so, see, I was already getting prepared. Oh, you guys can't see that far down, can you? So I was already getting prepared. You guys see that green Post-it? So I put green Post-it notes on the top. But I'm going to try different sizes. But I showed you guys this so that you guys can see. Y'all see that puzzle piece that fell earlier? Look. So David, who I have not seen in a few days, but David suggested that I put this on a cart or a table with wheels so I can shake it. And y'all, this is how I've been shaking it. And honestly, like, I don't even get down here to shake it. While I'm sitting at the table, I'll just kind of shake. I'm a shaker. I don't know if you guys know, like, people who just like always like have to shake and move their legs or something like that. Well, I'm a shaker, and so while I'm sitting here, I just kind of like move it back and forth and shake it that way. So far, everything's been pretty legit. And so that's how I've been shaking it. And it actually works pretty good for me because I use that as my like underneath there's another shelf. And so I put my paper under there. I have my powder. I have like 2 or 3 containers. Like I have my container that I put my adhesive powder in. I have a container where I have like extra transfers in there. Um, yeah, that's so far. This is my setup. This is what I find that is working for me so far. I will definitely keep you guys updated. So you'll know, if you care. so you'll know. Let's see, did I miss something? It did come out nice. Thank you, Miss Tracy. Work Saturday through Monday. Well, I'm planning Tim's. I'll talk to you, girl. We'll talk. Thanks, Big Camp. Thanks, Miss Tracy. Hey, Bernice. How's it going? How's your Cricut journey going so far? Hey, Erin. Happy Tuesday. I missed this, I guess. Well, we're at the end. So I cut this MDF. It's 2 millimeter thick MDF. It's supposed to be the same thickness as the heavy chipboard that Cricut has, right? So when I saw that the chipboard was 2 millimeters thick, I was like, okay, well, I have this 2 millimeter thick MDF and I wanted to know if it would cut it. Well, it did cut it. There were pieces that it didn't cut all the way through. And so I need to, all I needed to do, honestly, was put it through more passes for it to be cut. Now, y'all do know that I have a Glowforge, and so I don't really have to use my Cricut to cut wood, but sometimes it's fun. Like, it's relaxing. I can do it and show y'all, if you don't have a Glowforge, that you can get certain things done on your Cricut. And so this is a nice thickness, right? This is not, you guys can kind of tell like how thick this really is. And so this is pretty thick. It's 2 millimeters. And so, but this is MDF wood and it actually cut through. So that I'm happy about. So these are pieces, as you guys can see, it's kind of jagged. It's because I punched it out because it didn't cut through that part. So I just needed to put it through more passes. But I'm pretty, like, this was a test. This is the first time that I've ever tried this material on the machine. I wouldn't necessarily say do this on the Cricut Explorer 3, even if you have a deep point blade. I have a deep point blade, but I just don't really feel comfortable putting this in there unless I'm willing to break my machine, and I am unwilling to break the machine to test that out. But the Maker, it did cut this pretty thick piece of wood. It's pretty thick, and it feels thicker than the 1/16 inch thick wood that I usually cut with it. So I need to like kind of compare it. Hey, Fifi girl, I'm gonna call you when I get off. I'm gonna try that. Definitely, Martha. What are you gonna try? You gonna try the bling or are you gonna try the wood? I'm gonna do a video to show like all the steps that I did. I know I briefly showed you guys in Cricut Design Space like how to do it, but I'll do an actual video to kind of show you in detail how to get it done, because that was pretty quick. Mary Ann said the Hangry Muscle did a video Sunday morning. He used blue painter's tape behind his film. And if you guys don't know the Hangry Muscle actually uses the 8550 for his for DTF. So when 40 suggested that I use the 8550, of course I went to YouTube University. It was 40 who told me to try the 8550 out or to do it because he has one too for DTF. And so, of course, when he told me that, I went straight to YouTube University, and to see if anybody else was using the 8550. At that time, the Hangry Muscle was the only person that I found that had extensive videos showing his progression with this particular machine, the Epson EcoTank 8550. And so he has lots of videos, y'all. I just have a few videos. I'm just going based off of my current experience, how it's going, what's happening. I haven't had any major issues, but he kind of dives into showing a lot more detail about this particular machine, what could go wrong. um, and so far he's still successful, and he's been using this machine. Looks like he's been using his machine since maybe the end of September, beginning of October. And so I'm just, I'm more hopeful, seeing that he has a little, it's not long, but considering that I was told that this machine was not a good machine at all to have for DTF. And I want to keep telling you guys that I was told that, so that you know that it's possible that this machine is not a good DTF machine, because several people told me, but I don't know if they have much experience really using the machine or not, if they've ever used it or if it's something that they heard or whatever. All I know is that both AcroRip and CADLink both have this printer as one of their printers that their program supports. So, I mean, that makes me a little hopeful. All right. But yeah, but that's what we did tonight, y'all. But check out the Hangry Muscle, because he does have, like, he's more knowledgeable about this machine than I am. So please check him out. And thank you for sharing that, Marianne. I will definitely check out his video. Hey, Miss Crafty Creations. So, Big Camp, I missed something. What happened, Big Camp? Because I missed something. Y'all know I can't keep up with the chat. I can't. Did I say something? What did I say? Hey, Joanne. Girl, it's almost time for me to pull out this serger. I'm going to have to text you because... Hi, T-Town T-shirts. Welcome. So, yeah. That's what Bernice says. Bernice says that her Cricut journey is doing great. She's learning so much by watching videos, and also been learning lots about different techniques. Oh, awesome, girl. Congratulations. Team Cricut in the house. Good night, Jessie. And thank you for being here with us tonight, Jessie. I always appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah, y'all. Hey, D. Smith. Welcome. Yo, we are about to end this thing so that I could print out my daily print. I did the nozzle check, but I'm going to do a daily print on Ghost. If y'all don't know, Ghost is my DTF machine. I am then going to, I don't know, I got a lot of different things to do. I'm behind in videos. I'm behind in a lot of stuff, y'all. I've been busy. And I was going to cancel tonight from going on. I was like, no. I deserve to be on here and be inspired and motivated and encouraged by y'all. Like, I'm not going to just not come on Tuesday night just because of the small stuff. You guys are the big deal. So thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight, because your homegirl's a hot mess. Hey, Jackie, welcome. So Martha, you're going to try the bling. The bling is so easy, but definitely I had it on the Explore 3 and it kept beeping because the pressure was too much. And as y'all saw, it cut through pretty much all of those circles. Now, having the sticky part on the mat makes it a lot, easier. I just got to scrape it off, but it does make it a lot easier. So Tracy, have an amazing week. Thank you for being here, girl. You're probably already long gone, but if you're not, have a great week too. Thank you. Mirror Bear, my love. Hey, honey. How's Tim? How are you? What's going on? Thanks, Sims, for dropping the Hangry Muscles link. So, yeah, y'all, that's what I got going on. So Kathleen said, so what happens if you go out of town? Well, guess what, Kathleen? I'll probably be going out of town in a few weeks. We will see. We will see how that is going to go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have anything planned, but what I do know is that I have a white circulation, a white ink circulation system coming from China. And so hopefully it'll be here by that time and I can already have it set up. If not, I'm more of a we'll see type of person. Like I don't really stress out over like that's why I think it was easy for me to go ahead and get this machine because I'm not really stressing out over all of the what ifs because I want to see, you know, what the machine can actually do and if it's possible. So I'm not really worried about going out of town. I mean, I'm going to see what, you know, hopefully the white circulation system will come. If it doesn't, y'all will know. I will, you know, I'll be on here telling y'all, yeah, y'all, so I went out of town and I came back and guess what? So that's gonna be that's gonna be a mystery. It is going to be a mystery. Let's see. With a DTF clog, if you go out of town, it's possible. I mean, I don't know. I've heard people who were gone for a few days and came back and it worked out just fine. So right now I haven't been traveling much. So I'm here. But I guess like if I were to go out of town for an extended period of time, that might be an issue. We we will see. Not yet, T Town t-shirts. Not yet. And you've been running yours for 2 days straight. Look at you. Yay. I haven't got mine up and running. Probably this weekend I'll do some embroidery this weekend. I know on Friday Eve will be here with me. And so I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll do some sewing, embroidery, blinging. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll be here together. Thanks, Joanne. Because I need to get that going. I really do. I really do. D Smith, take it out that box. Take it out. They can't. I'm gonna shake your like you. So you understand. Shakers United. Yes. Yep. Yep. That's me. And don't let me have a migraine. I don't know, like especially like if I have a migraine or something, oh my goodness. Like I don't know what I don't know. It's kind of soothing a little bit to me. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey Yolanda. Welcome. Thank you, Kidda Blue. Let's see. So Bernice, I think that's what the machine was telling me. Like it was just too much pressure, and I'm just like it was on light cardstock, and this is flock. So are you really telling me that this is too much pressure for the machine? To see like, and it cut out pretty good. You guys can't see because it's too my light situation, but it cut out really really good. Like that flock, I just gotta scrape it off, y'all. So I do it. It's easier that way. I forgot who suggested that I do that. I used to didn't like to do it, but now it's just so much easier. So I keep all of my old cutting mats that I don't really use for other materials, and I use that for my for the flock. Whenever I do it that way, I don't always remember to do it. So hey Jackie, thank you so much and good night. Have a great week, Jackie. If you're still here, thank you for joining us. Mary said that Tim is doing great. Yay. I fell asleep and missed. Girl, Marilyn, please. You need to rest. You know how to cut wood. You don't, this is MDF wood that I was cutting, girl. But y'all, I am very impressed at how thick this wood is. Like that, I'm very much so impressed. And I'm very much impressed at how like the actual parts that the machine cut all the way through. If you look back at the video, you'll see that certain parts the machine did cut all the way through. Those parts are nice and straight. So that I'm impressed with. I should have checked it before I took it out, but y'all, I was trying to hurry up. Hey, Joyce, relax, please. Good night. Have a great week. I'll see you Friday. Thanks, Kathleen. Thank you for being here. They can't see the print. Yeah, it's wireless. It's wireless, which makes it so much easier. Hi, Rita. Of course, girl. Say no more. Say no more. I'll do more Glowforge. That has been my plan, to do more Glowforge videos. And then what happens is that I have an addiction. I have an addiction to buying machines and playing with machines and accepting machines and trying everything. I do have an issue. Um, but I will definitely showcase Belle a lot more. Um, that has been my plan. It's actually on my vision board to kind of focus on Belle a little bit more. Probably, Elena, probably. Probably. Because I email pictures to my printer when a way to keep my sublimation printer maintained. Good idea. I just have to make sure that only thing is that y'all know that the ink is wet. So when the ink comes out of the printer, when the print comes out of the printer, it's wet still. And so it stays wet. It does not dry unless you put the powder and the and cure it. So I'll probably just have to. My daughter will be here. Um, Fifi can help me. I may not have a problem, y'all. Honestly, yeah, I probably won't have a problem even when I'm out of town. Because if Fifi's here and then my daughter's here, I can easily have them come press the print nozzle check and print something for me to it. So I probably won't even have a problem. But then again, y'all, I don't like for anybody to touch my stuff. So never mind. Never mind. So crafting away, I have the Brother SE600, which is my printing, which is my embroidery and sewing machine. And y'all know I love my little thing. It helps me out so much. I've learned a lot about sewing and embroidery with that machine. But I also have the EM1010 that I have not used yet. So give me maybe like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, and I'll probably be ready. At work, just kidding. Hey, Precious Creations. Thank you. Welcome. I hope you're having a good week. The longer you leave the flock dust on, the harder they are to remove, like a day or so. Big Kim, I'm about to take these off. Like as soon as I get off, I gotta get my scraper. I need my bigger scraper though. I'm about to get my scraper and scrape them right off. They're coming. They're getting off. These are this particular mat is old, so like I don't use it for anything else, but I use it for flocks. So yeah. Let's see. Crafters Anonymous is needed for me. Marilyn, yes. Yes. Are you gonna start our Crafters Anonymous group? Because we need it. We need it. Hey Melissa, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Let's see. I've dampened the paper towel and really squeeze it out lightly. Rub over the areas on the back of the puzzle, and then use it nice. It helps cut clean it. Oh, paper towel and really squeeze it out. Good tip. So you're saying, so Big Cam, you're saying like on the back of where's that MDF? So on the back of the MDF, and y'all, the maker actually cut this out. So the maker cut this out pretty good, right? It cut this square out. But the puzzle pieces, it needed a little more cutting, so I kind of like butchered it. So you're saying, so let's say this were the larger piece, just to kind of dampen the back a little with the paper towel and then cut it. So that would make it a little bit easier. Girl, I never think of that before. I never heard of it. You are the first to tell me that. Thank you. Thank you. So Lena says, do more things with the faux leather. I have some and want to get some ideas besides keychains and earrings. Girl, did you see me make my whole little baby shoes with that faux leather? Of course, I sewed it. But Lena, I don't know if you sew, but I actually sewed it. And my baby shoes came out really, really good. I gotta make my cousin some too. You know, I was making my cousin that stuff on Friday night. So I have more stuff and I have a bag full of things. Where is that bag? Oh, it's out here. I have a bag full of baby clothes and things that I need to like personalize and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing tons of that. Maybe embroidering the baby's name on there. So on the regular paper. Maryland on regular paper. So I print my nozzle checks on regular paper. Don't print nozzle checks on your film, only on the regular paper. And honestly, y'all, for those of you who may be considering this printer or maybe getting the printer, you can actually do like test prints on regular paper. Don't use your film. So like sometimes you may say, okay, like that's how I knew that the printer was printing even when it wouldn't read the film, because I printed on regular paper and it printed fine. So I was like, okay, so nothing's wrong with the ink, nothing's wrong with it printing, something's wrong with the film. So that's how I figured out that it was the film that was causing me the problem. Hey, Mrs. JB, welcome. Yep. Oh, yeah. Dims made a wallet with faux leather in her sewing machine. It was really, really nice. It was. Let's see. Hey, Marlon, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Are there other payment methods for the buy-in? Ooh, Kim, check with Eve. Because I think it was the credit card. I think now for like I put it on my credit card when I just did this one. Because last time the buy-in you had to do PayPal, but this time I think she has you can do it with your credit card. I think Klarna. Yeah, but I paid with my credit card. That's it. Like I don't know, like I didn't really check. But I don't think PayPal is an option. Let's see. Dims dropped her video for her faux leather wallet if anybody is interested. And head over there and subscribe to my girl's channel, Dims Designs. She better get ready to do another video or live soon. If not, I will go find her. Okay, you see it. Are making me want to get into DTF. Big Ham. DTF really is pretty cool. It is. But there is a lot behind it. Like it's not really cut and dry. Every day I print out a nozzle check on my printer. Every day I print something with it. And that's just, but once you get like business where you're printing, you know, you have a printing service or people, you're selling shirts or anything like that. I haven't even tested out applying DTF to mugs, but I saw Josephine do it. So I know that it can be done because hers has lasted for several months. So good night, Marianne. Enjoy the rest of your week, and hopefully we'll see you on Friday for Crafts and Combos with Eve, the baby's booty. So yeah, but yeah, I print every single day. I do something with it. I shake it up while I'm sitting here, and I'm usually here in this room anyway. So this really made it easy. So I can't wait to see David so I can tell him like, thank you, because he suggested it one time during one of my lives to put it onto, you know, something like this. Not Elena. I think Danny suggested using casters like underneath, but this works perfect. And I have storage. Mrs. JD said she wants to work with leather, so I have worked with more faux leather. Also, do more Glowforge projects. So we will. I'll show y'all a few more things that I do like with the Glowforge, besides just making like keychains and things like that. So yeah. And Dims also dropped Mare Bear's leather wallet that was inspired by Dims's video. Head over there and check out Marilyn. Please, y'all go check out Marilyn. Subscribe to her channel. She has great content. Also, somebody said something about Glowforge. I can't remember who just told me to do more Glowforge. Rita. Rita said to do more Glowforge. Rita, you want to check out Marilyn too. Marilyn has a Glowforge, and Marilyn probably has more Glowforge projects on her channel than I do. And she's really good at it. So definitely check out Marilyn. Marilyn's channel, because Marilyn is close to 10,000 subscribers, and y'all, we want to get her there. So please check her out. She has great, great, great content, and she is the sweetest. So please, thank you. Have a good looking. Right here. Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome. Do you sell stuff you make or have it? I do have an Etsy shop. I do sell stuff that I make right now. I've been kind of holding off. Everybody always asks me about my Etsy shop. The problem is for me right now is that I have just been so busy, and I have not really learned how to really like delegate really well. And I don't really ask for help much. And so having a business, that's not really good. It's not good at all. So I'm trying to work on that. And so that I don't get overwhelmed right now, because I have a lot of local things that I'm doing. I have a lot of other things that I do, especially like being on YouTube, being a YouTuber, and just dealing with other businesses. It's kind of hard for me really to focus on that the way that I would expect to. And so it's kind of limited. So I kind of do, special orders. And y'all, honestly, I end up turning down a lot of um, special orders. Y'all, my mom will probably be mad at me, because she'll be like, "Can you do such and such?" And she's like, every time I make something, she always comes with like tons of orders for me to do, make her things. And I'm like, do you realize how busy I am? Like, I work a full time job. That's a whole other thing. Like, I work a full time job. I work from 7 to about 3. And then being a teacher, you don't really cut off being a teacher when you leave work. So it's possible, y'all. I have been on lives, and I have been like talking to y'all and answering text messages from parents at the same time. So it's kind of like hard, to really focus on that and be working and have all this other stuff to do. So I do, but I don't really, yeah, not yet, at least. Not like that. I do sell my ink on there, my sublimation ink. So if you need some sublimation ink, you can check me out. Dynamic Print Supply. Let's see. Are you able to decorate fabric with it? You can. So with the Glowforge, you can actually imprint onto some fabrics. You can. You can. You really can. Let's see. Whoa. Listen, Dims do not be playing, y'all. Dims, my friend, he always bothers me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get Dims for you. Like, you bother me when you come through here. I'm gonna be like, Dims, no, block his butt. he came through. He came through earlier, but I don't think Dims blocked him this time. Not this time. I don't think so. Vented out a window. So I have, Kathleen, I actually use the Glowforge air filter. That's what I use. It's indoor. But I would totally suggest, if you are near a window. See, this room is not really near a window, and I put it in here. So I had to get a filter because it's not even near a window, being where it's placed. But if you are near a window, and if you can set your Glowforge up near a window, you don't need this air filter. You really don't need it. It's perfectly fine. So, yeah. Yes, all Melissa. It's like you don't have anything to do. Like every time I make something, hey, can you make this? No, I cannot. I cannot. Thank you. Precious Dims just dropped the link to Dynamic Print Supply. That's my Etsy shop. And anything that I put in my videos, like any sublimation videos that I have, I always use my ink in those videos. So that you guys know. Oh, Dims is the boss. Dims is definitely boss lady. My friend is like, Dims is a hot. I'm like, yeah, she gonna get you. You better not come for me on this thing. She's not gonna play with you. I half the time I don't even see the comments because she'd be like not playing. So yeah, it's a hot mess. A hot mess. Big Camp, no, it's not for Big Camp. No, it's not for her. It's for like all of her friends, all of her customers. Like she'll just come and she'll just be like, "Oh, you made shoes? Oh, I know somebody who needs shoes." It's not for her. It's not even for her. It's like for people, like just random people, just random. So, and I don't even like to tell her price because you tell if I'm gonna do something for her, I just prefer not to even tell her a price for it because like for she'll be like, "Oh, I have an order for you from such and such." I'm like, "I told you I can't take any orders. Y'all have no y'all have no idea. Like I really have no time. Like none." But yeah, you are absolutely correct though, Big Camp. She will get me out of a bind in a minute. She can't help me do nothing because I don't let anybody touch my stuff, but she will get me out of a bind in a second. Like if I need my car to be taken to the shop, she'd be on point. So, but if it was for her, I would. But it's never for her, ever. Thank you. Blue, clip which videos? Did y'all know you can clip each video? Which video? These? I don't know. What is it? She called and said, "I have a contract for you to do shirts for." Yes. Listen. Oh my goodness, y'all. When we were doing mask, I couldn't even get my own orders out for mask because my mom was coming every day. "Oh, my coworkers want. We need 5 masks of this, or can you make?" Then I'm designing individual masks because now she has taken orders, custom orders she has taken, and she's telling me like, "Can you? Oh yeah, no, they just want this Miami." I'm like, "I'm not doing that." "Oh, they want this, y'all." And so I could barely even get my own stuff out because she was just like, "Yeah, no, uh-uh." Can I use your ink for my Epson 2720? Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. And the bottles are perfect for it because it has the Eco Tank top. So yeah. You can. Thanks, Josie. Y'all take care. Be safe. Well, good night, good looking hunky. Thank you for stopping by and being here with us, spending a little time with us. We appreciate it. We saw your sub ink work in the Epson 8550. So I don't have, unless you're gonna put black in the photo black and the black, I don't have that ink for the 8550. No, I don't have that ink. Especially if you're doing sublimation. Y'all, so I'm really thinking of converting Lakeisha in my group. Lakeisha Wright, she converted one of her eco tanks, her 15,000, into an eco solvent printer. So I've been thinking about it, but it's still like you still have to weed. Like I'd still have to cut it out and still weed it. But it's a little bit easier weeding, but I don't know yet if I really, really want to even do that. But I'm thinking about it. The best uni is here in the place. Hey, best uni, and she was saying, "Hello, crew." Y'all know who the crew is. I'm actually part of the crew. She allows me to be a part of the crew. Let's see. Wants me to make her whatever in the cruise, but I'm doing. Oh, Lily, you should that would be fun. There's so many different things you can do with that. Are you gonna use like cardstock, or are you gonna do? You could do some nice acrylic, um, invitations. I mean, so many things you can do, girl. Don't give me no idea. Don't let me give you no ideas. Cause I'll be all over the place. I'll tell you one thing today, and then tomorrow I'll see Friday. I'll be like, Lily, no, 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 don't do that. So, girl. Don't listen to me. This is all his friend. Yes, yes, girl. Listen, it's sometimes I'm like, listen, do you know how much this stuff costs? Oh, can you just make this for such and such? Oh no, she had me embroidering shirts and stuff. I'm like, time and money, because guess what? I get the shirts. I get, and she don't even get. She don't like. It's like, oh yeah, you have shirts. No, I had to order these shirts. I don't just have these shirts just lying around. Like, I barely even know how to embroider. Y'all know that. I barely know how to sew. Like, girl, you're a hot mess. But yeah. Let's see. Do you notice an odor from the deep? There is an odor from, it's not really, it's not major. So I wear my same mask that I have when I do my epoxy. I use that same mask whenever I'm curing the DTF. But somebody, I can't remember, suggested maybe sitting like my convection oven that I use outside and just curing it outside. I do have outlets outside that I could do that with and just set it up, and then like, but I'm just thinking like maybe I'll just have to bring it back inside or whatever. But to cure it, there is an odor with the DTF adhesive. Yes, yes, there is. So definitely be careful of that. There is. Look, everybody has somebody in their family that does that. Marilyn and Dent are like, yep, they can't. My husband does that too. Yeah. But you know what the thing is that like what like makes me like sometimes give in is that because you know that they're just proud of the work that you're doing. Yo, you guys are using your hands to create amazing things. And so they're proud of you. Like I know that my mom is proud of me and proud of the stuff that I do. It doesn't mean that she's less aggravating by, asking me 1,000 times to make stuff for everybody because she wants everybody to get everything that I make. But she's proud, and so that makes you feel good. At least I know it makes me feel good sometimes, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do it for her. I'll be like, how, like, first I'll tell her no, I can't do it, and then I'll go back and be like, okay, what do you want me to do? So sometimes she'll tell me, okay, yeah, do it. And then sometimes, no, it's not important. Don't worry. But they're proud. They are proud. Yes, D. Smith, you can. It's on my website. Oh, not my website, which my website should be up and running in a few, y'all. Look, I told y'all like I was about to leave and I did not go. Brown sugar goodies. I use for my 8550. So you use it for sublimation. Cool. That's Uniqlo. That's a whole different story. So Elena said that she's gonna try converting one of her 7210s into eco solvent. I have some shirts to make and do not want to weed. So it's not weeding much, but you will have to weed some with that eco solvent because you still have to put it through your cutter to cut out the white around it. Unless you have like one of the roll-ins that you can print and cut. I think it prints and cuts like all at the same time. But that's the only thing with that one. That's the only thing. So yeah, y'all. So can I use design paper with my Cricut? It feels like paper. Can I use design paper? I'm not familiar what design paper is, but it feels like paper. Um, If it's as thin as paper, I'm sure you can use it. It shouldn't be a problem. If it's like the same, if it's that same thickness as regular paper or like cardstock paper, you can. You'll see, like I cut this 2 millimeter MDF wood with this Cricut, y'all. This is not thin. What's MDF? but it's not thin. It's not thin at all. It feels good, and it's way thicker than those little flimsy puzzle pieces sometimes that you get when you open those puzzle boxes. This is way thicker, so it will last. So I wouldn't necessarily say you have to go that thick, but I did want to see if it would cut it. Can you make a quilt for free? Yeah, family will do that to you. Listen, half the time, I cannot take orders. Y'all know Christmas time is usually like the time where, we shine. Y'all, we shine. Us crafters, we shine at Christmas time. I don't shine because my family thinks that all I have time for is to do everything for them. Like, and I cannot tell them no. So I don't shine around Christmas time. No. And also now it's about to be graduation season. And so you guys will see some graduation videos, but guess what? I won't have time to sell. I have like 3 cousins graduating around the same time. And so they've already called me like in January to tell me everything that they need. So there'll be no shining here. No shining here. Any thoughts on holographic HTV? I'm thinking about trying it, but don't know if it's worth it. Okay, so Kim, are you just going to be doing holographic HTV? You're not trying to sub on top of it, because there is some holographic HTV that you can sub on top of. But if you're just using it to press, girl, I love me some holographic HTV. I absolutely love holographic HTV. It looks good. Caesar has great holographic HTV. I love it. Like, I usually have some here. Like when I'm doing something quick, and if people don't really know what they want, depending on what the theme is, I will pull out that holographic HTV quick. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And some of them you can actually sub on top of, and it looks good. And it looks good. Let's see. Okay, Dempsey says the back. Delilah designer paper. I don't know, says Emoka. I'm learning how to embroider. Hey, Mary Warzak. Happy Tuesday, girl. Happy Tuesday. What Beckham said true. They're proud, but it's crazy that they sometimes go. Yes. Or giving, girl, I get the like judgmental eye all the time. Like, you got another machine? You got something else? And I'm just like, and I'm happy. Like, I'm happy with it. But then they'll ask you, oh well, or when they come, so what can you do with that machine? What are you gonna do with it? You were just judging me a second ago. Now you want to know what I'm gonna do with it? Hot mess. So Melissa says Melissa has the Roland BN20, and that is an eco-solvent printer. And so Melissa, that printer, it prints and cuts, right? So you, like, it's not like the Cricut where it prints then cuts, or any of like the other cutters like the Silhouette or the Starcraft. It doesn't print then cut. Does that print and cut? I know it's a difference. Print and cut, that means you do both of it. Print then cut, you print and then you print it and then you come cut it. That's the difference. Is it cardstock? I've never heard of that brand. No, it's not cardstock. It's by Delilah. I'm gonna have to look that up, says Emoka, and see. But if it's the same thickness as regular paper, or even like cardstock, if it's lighter than cardstock, you can definitely cut it. But first you want to test out your settings just to make sure that it cuts it, that it cuts good. So that way you'll know if you need to change your settings. So just test it out. I'm sure if it's thin like that, if it's not like a plastic, if it's thin, not like an thin acrylic paper, like you should be fine. You definitely should be fine. Let's see. Miriam said, I like the holographic HUV, and I really love a couple things I used it for to make the faux rhinestone designs. Yeah, that is perfect for them. The holographic kind of gives you like a AB rhinestone vibe feel, right? So the holographic will do good with that. Nice, Mare Bear. Good suggestion, Mare Bear. I'm not going for the rolling. I can't get a DTF machine until these 72 tids go away. Oh, until the current staff finds a meaning place of employment. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get it. Let's see. Okay. So, Crystal, how do I like my Glowforge? I'm thinking of purchasing, but still on the fence. Heard you have to purchase a monthly subscription to do a lot of projects. Okay, Crystal. So, I love my Glowforge. I love Bell. You do not have to get the monthly subscription. You don't have to get it. If you use a program like, if you have other programs, Silhouette, um, Adobe, Inkscape, any programs like that where you design your, in fact, I design most everything outside of the Glowforge app anyway. And I do have the subscription, but I design mostly everything outside of the Glowforge app in Adobe Illustrator. You do not need their monthly subscription to do any project. All right. Now, what happens is that if you're one, let's say you're going to buy, if you don't really have those design softwares and you're planning on buying a lot of your files elsewhere, like Etsy or maybe design bundles, sometimes those files don't come in exactly the way that they should. Sometimes they are grouped depending on how, if they make it into a compound path, if they group it, if they will, whatever they do. One of the benefits of being having a subscription is to be able to manipulate those files within the Glowforge app, but you don't need the subscription. Now, and if you are considering getting a Glowforge, girl, go look under my last Glowforge video. I do have my link, my referral link to Glowforge. So please, if you are interested in getting one, just letting you know. But do a little research. Make sure that the Glowforge is for you. What are you going to be doing with your business? I love my Glowforge. I can do tons of things with it. It's powerful for my needs, but I do know that if I were to ever like really want to go full force into like the laser cutting business, I may want something a little more powerful, a little larger, something that can maybe cut a little deeper. Also, let's say if you want to engrave on metal, you can't really do that like round objects. You can't really do it. So if, let's say if you had a tumbler, and you can't do it because of how high that tumbler would be from the bottom. Now you can engrave on like the little shot glasses and things like that, but you want something that you can, if that's what you're into. So that's why I said know exactly what it is that you want to do with a machine like this, with a laser cutter, what your plans are, and make sure that that fits your needs. Now, I can tell you, yeah, Glowforge is amazing. I love Glowforge. Here's my link. Go use, but I would prefer if you looked at other machines, check those out, and see what works for you. This works for me because I don't have a lot of space to put like a huge machine. This is so cute. It fits perfectly right here in my little corner, and it doesn't give me anxiety looking at it because it's taking up too much space. So it's up to you, but do some research. But you don't have to have the app. It's a great crafter's machine. Did I miss? All right, you have some more people saying that they love the holographic. Let's see, HTV. Okay, thanks, Stems, for looking it up. Hey, Go Savvy Designs. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Let's see. I miss my sister. Girl, don't worry. Girl, Mary, no worry. I gotta go check you out, see what you were doing over there. Girl, you already know. I know. We all, we're all in this together. Have been looking at the rolling. I've been looking. It does both. Yeah. No, it does both. Kirsten. I don't think I saw Kirsten tonight, but Kirsten also has the Roland. Y'all know Kirsten has everything. She just got her new Melco, so I'm very interested in seeing what she does. She has a channel, Craftfully Me. Craftfully is with a K. And so I went, oh, look, she's right here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like about to look. Let's see. Print and cut and weeding is very little. Which one, Melissa? Okay, so it does both. Go Savvy. So I may have to consider. So Kirsten, I was just talking about you. Like Kirsten has both. Y'all, this is Craftfully Me. Y'all check out her channel. She has pretty much every machine there is. She has the Roland BN20. She has a Glowforge. She has a new Melco. She just got her a 8550. How your 8550 going for DTF? She has like every. She does sublimation. She does everything, y'all. Everything. Hey, SACC. Hey, girl. Hey, happy Tuesday. I don't know why now. Ever since I heard her say SACC in Josie's video for her UV resin, that's all I want to call her now is SACC. Hey, SACC. Which one is the best one to get? Girl, I don't forgot whatever question. Girl, I don't forgot the question. I forgot. Which laser cutter? I don't know. It's up to you. I love my Glowforge. I do. I don't know. I Does anybody have anything to offer? Mary Bear, Kirsten, anybody who have like, what do you like? I love this. Like I have no regrets. I have people who are like, no, it's gonna, and I know several people who did not have good experiences with the Glowforge, and then they like upgraded to a major laser cutter. So I do know people. My experience has been so far good, but I don't know. I gotta put that as my experience because I've heard of horror stories. So just so that you guys know. You cannot go wrong with 8550. Cannot do so. Let that scare you. So Kirsten, so don't let that scare you. Thanks, Kirsten. Mix ups, craftfully made to. Oh, she boss over there, y'all. Kirsten is really boss. And check out her YouTube channel because she's supposed to be posting new content to teach us all of the things, to teach us her ways. And yeah. So I don't even know how she does all of this with a full-time job too. So check her out. She is pretty amazing. I don't have one. X2 is out there. Don't have one, but seen it advertised a lot. Mirabelle said, I love my Glowforge and I've had no issues or problems with it. And then Kirsten said, I love my Glowforge too. And unless I'm starting to do larger designs right now, my business does not call for another laser. Awesome. See? And these are people like, yeah, they're pretty on top of it. Y'all, Kirsten has everything. I also have a Sawgrass, but I love my Cricut machines. Cool. Y'all, so I'm at the last comment, and I cannot believe I've actually read comment after comment after comment. Pretty proud of myself for a change instead of being a hot mess and have to go back and read it. So, with that being said, I still got to print out my stuff on this 8550, and I have a few other things that I need to do before I get ready for bed. But thanks, y'all, so much for joining me tonight. I always appreciate it, and I look forward to Tuesday nights. That's why I just could not cancel tonight. If you came late, we cut some 2mm thick MDF wood on our Cricut, and it actually cut pretty well. It did not cut all the way through, so I am going to have to all I had to do was do a few more passes. Y'all, the piece that it didn't cut through was probably the thickness of a cardstock. Very, very thin. Y'all can't see that, but very, very thin, the piece that it didn't cut through. And so I am going to have to Just do a few more passes with it, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll do a video to show y'all that. Kirsten, don't even try it. Kirsten, do not even try it. You have it all. You have it all. You do. So don't even try it. I don't have a Roland BN20, which now I'm thinking I want an eco solvent printer. Now I want one. Now I want an eco solvent printer, but I don't want one that I have to, like, I was gonna convert one of my printers, or maybe get another printer and just convert that, put eco solvent ink in it. But the problem that I have, like, I really don't want to have to do print and cut, because I will have to do print and cut, and it kind of defeats the purpose of having one. Like, I'll have to do print and cut just to cut it, like, take it off the printer. Then now I got to make sure the Cricut is on, or the Explorer is on, put it through there, or I can use my StarCraft. But I don't know if I'm built for that. Like, I want to try it out to let y'all know, but I don't know. I don't know. Jessica, so I was, hey Jessica boo. Y'all, Jessica's girls are so gorgeous. Jessica, so I was just cutting out, like, I was trying out this thicker piece of wood. Well, it's MDF. It's 2 millimeter thick wood. I wanted to see if my Cricut would cut it. And y'all, my Cricut is amazing, because guess what? It did cut it. Y'all, it cut it. Like, it cut this piece, it cut really, really good. And it's kind of like comparable to the Cricut heavy chipboard, but this is actually a lot sturdier than the Cricut chipboard. So that's what I did. And in addition, of course, in honor of Eve's buy-in, remember, Eve's buy-in is still going on. You have until Thursday to, get you some bling. But I made this little crafting. I'm missing a rhinestone up by the R. But I have this crafting shirt that I made tonight, in case you guys are interested in getting some bling from the baby's booty. Eve is the baby's booty. She has a website, thebabiesbooty.com. She has a YouTube channel, The Baby's Booty. A Facebook group is called The Hoop Group. So check her out, y'all. Let's see. So yeah, tonight was just a test, y'all. I was just trying to test it to see. So yeah. Thanks, Bear Bear. I love when you guys are hanging out with me too. Thanks, Willie. Good night, everybody. And I did it without the Glowforge. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Hey, Tracy. I used the knife blade. So I have the deep point blade, and I was tempted to try it out inside of the Explorer 3, but this is pretty heavy. So it's actually like it's heavier than the chipboard, the Cricut chipboard. So I was a little bit concerned, even though they're both 2 millimeters. I was really concerned about putting it in there with the deep point blade, but I used the knife blade and the Maker 3. Big Ham, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Martha, good night. For the rest of y'all, for my members, I'll probably be doing, we're going to see, I'm going to put out a poll tomorrow to see what day and time is good for you guys. Maybe if we do like one weeknight, maybe I see a lot of you guys are here tonight with me. So I may, instead of doing Crafty Talk Tuesday, like next week, I'll see if you guys are open to, or, I want to try to get as many of you as possible together. So we'll see. We'll see. Yep, that's it, y'all. Good night, Big Camp. Good night, everybody. Yay. Listen, I already ordered my bling, but I got to go back and see if she had orange, because I want to make one that's in like orange and pink, and I have tons of pink rhinestones, but I want to see if we have orange, and I can kind of make an orange and pink, and then I might even put the things at the bottom in bling. But that's the plan, y'all. That's the plan. But that's it, y'all. Have an amazing rest of your week. I will see you all on Friday. Remember, Eve's buy-in closes for Rhinestones, Hotfix Rhinestones. If you are just hearing this for the first time, the Hotfix Rhinestones are usually for like fabric and cloth materials. These are not flatback rhinestones that you usually use glue and place onto harder substrates. So you definitely, just so you know the difference, but you definitely want to check her out. The prices are reasonable, super, super reasonable. For her rhinestones that she's ordering. But that's it, y'all. Thank you all. So Big Kim, she does have it, so I need to go. I completely bypassed the orange yesterday. I did give me some colors. I'm gonna have to go back and add to my to well, not even add to my order, just order a new one. What color is that? The word crafted. So this is the AB. These are AB rhinestones. So the AB rhinestones are kind of iridescent and they kind of like change colors on you, depending. So pretty. These are so gorgeous, but they kind of like change colors and like in the light and depending on the angle. But these are so cute. I can't wait to wear this. I think I'm gonna wear this on Friday night with Eve during crafts and combos. I may make me another one. Yo, I've been making myself so many shirts, and honestly, like I never ever usually make myself shirts, but I have been making myself so many shirts, y'all, so many. But yeah. But good night, beautiful people. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I love y'all. Be safe out there, and I will see you on Friday for crafts and combos. Later, y'all.